being here. Really appreciate it. Let's see, we got Surreal, Kaseupa, we got, who else we got? We got, Ilianos, glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Welcome on, Segier Otter. We got, Proto Husky Riffs, Zanik, Kronos, glad to have you. Happy Hackin' Friday, who else we got? I definitely saw Red Rose, welcome on in, glad to have you. It was great meeting you at AC on it. Like, you know, really funny running into you. Honestly, AC is great for just like accidentally running into people that you know but don't realize that you know. Welcome on to Fine Point, Magic. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Happy Friday. It be Friday. All right. Before we get into the stream proper, let me go and get some shout outs for some peeps that I know stream. Sager streams, Produsky Wrist streams, and then we've got our newest stream friend, Red Rose. Sager. We got one for Proto Husky Wrist and Red Rose. Go get these beans all follows. They're great. Wisdom of the day, eat French fries. Cantaloupe time. You know, I feel like those are the two extremes of the like snack healthiness spectrum. I guess to be fair, there's probably things that are healthier than cantaloupe, but like because cantaloupe does have a lot of sugar. But yeah, let's go and move over to the art. We will be joined by Galvin. I'm currently he is apparently currently eating lunch. So in the meantime, let's just do warm-ups. Welcome on, speaking of streamer beans, who I met at ANC. Ivan, welcome on in, Ivan. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm glad I got to hang out with you a whole bunch. I'll probably keep saying that for like the next month or so. Yeah, we're vibing art time. While we wait for Galvin to finish up lunch. Anyone like happy hacking Friday? We managed to make it to another Friday. Anyone got anything fun planned for the weekend? I have grocery shopping tomorrow, a hangout with my friends tomorrow, and then Sunday is going to be mostly cooking. Watermelon. Watermelon. I'm a big fan of Watermelon personally. Oh no! I can already tell you it's going to be a weird art day. I have groceries tomorrow outside that I'm gonna chill. I just made a song that was just like the most memorable, recognizable bits of Among Us, Buddy Holly, Rickroll, Megalovania, and like 100 different songs that are recognizable by a few notes. I mean, there are like mega meme mashups. Like, I'm sure if you checked out one of those, you'd probably have that more or less that experience. Gonna be grinding the Pokemon Cafe event while we hang out tomorrow. Also, hi, welcome on, Rich. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I will probably also be doing that same thing. I need to. I finished up the Cosmog. I gave Cosmog enough food where he's no longer asking for anything. I just need to do the rest of them, and all the rest of them are at least level 6. Burp, welcome on in. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Oh my god, why are my lines like this? Okay, line. Like on the first bingo card, I can't get a score to end in a 7. Oh no. That's deeply unfortunate. Oh my god. Really funny though, because there are definitely times where it's like there are instances where it's just like that's the thing that's blocking you, and you have to play like 5 or 6 times. You have to do like 5 or 6 events just to be like, okay, finally we got a 7 in there somewhere. I want a song to hit you with a Buddy Holly rift by a freight train, and by the time you process it, it's already finished the Megalovania bit. I may have made a mistake on my All Blue Sky. What did you do? It is your All Blue Sky in 80. It's been 84 years since the first season of Arcane came out. I didn't watch. I heard good things about the first season of Arcane, but I don't really like League of Legends. as is, I've made plenty clear. Whenever I make fun of Papa for talking about League of Legends, it is an 80, yeah. Okay. You know, Starky is my favorite poppy. I'm so fucking far away from being a poppy fur. Like, here's the thing. In order to be a poppy fur derogatory, you actually have to be popular first. Like, that's that's the starting point. I may have posted a photo. Oh no. Did it pop off? I'm ignoring the Buddy Holly that's been Nightcord. Because otherwise, I will not be able to. Right now, ooh, okay. We'll be joined here by All right, he's hopefully yes. There we go. Move to on stream. Invite. Hello.
Hello.
We've got a Durg. I do love your Fugitech PNG setup.
Beans.
Just a dragon rolling back and forth. How's the audio, by the way? Let's see if I can turn you up a little bit.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
We love Galvin's PNGs. We love Galvin's PNGs and also Galvin's art. Oh, welcome on Magic. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Also, welcome on Glad to have you too. Dragon Burrito Roll Time. I mean, I have seen blankets that are like made to look like tortillas.
If my PNG is too distracting, I can
No, it's great. I think more I just like need to stick you in the corners a little bit. There we go. Not popping off yet, but it's picked up some traction I wasn't expecting since only a couple people follow the account. Ooh, Locke's gonna become a professional saucy photo poster.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently he posted something on an AD and it's popping off.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
Arcana's like a Japanese person getting depressed when they go to French. Most people watch it, expect the game to be as good as the show. Whoops, this sucks scheduling a therapist. Welcome on, Embryonic. Glad you, Sweet Bean. I could... You know there's got to be at least one person who watched Arcane and then, like, it was like, you know what, I'll give League of Legends a try. I've heard bad things about it, but, like, you know, I like the anime so much, and then they got to experience torture firsthand.
That's the trap. Oh, Lord.
The EP noodle rolls. Exactly. People have actually followed me or replied to me on Blue Sky. Blue Sky is kind of fun because it definitely feels a lot more... I don't know the term. Like, homey, I guess? Than Twitter. It feels more like...
I could see that.
Like, kind of circle dependent. Maybe it's just because there's, like, no algorithm to show you a bunch of stuff, so it ends up being in the case of, like, if you're not seeing a lot of stuff, you follow a bunch more accounts.
Yeah.
Blue Sky feels like 2009 Twitter. I joined Twitter in 2021.
God. Wait, when did I join Twitter? I don't recall. Hold on.
Also, I saw something earlier. I find it funny that Poppy Fur is such a derogatory word. It's because there is definitely like a subset of furries who get internet famous for all of the wrong reasons. So like a lot of the times, you know, when you say Poppy Fur, you're kind of implying that they got there by doing something really not great. Not me, I can keep those separate in my mind. Loved Arcane, but have absolutely no wants to even touch League of Legends. I think that's for the best, honestly.
Don't do it. Save yourself.
The more, because the more I talk to League of Legends players, the more I'm kind of convinced it's a case of like Stockholm syndrome, where like they actually hate the game more than anyone else, but they've just like they've just developed this weird emotional attachment to it. Way easier to moderate. It has really good list functionality, so you don't have to follow accounts that will clutter up your primary feed. It has great filters. Oh yeah. There's a lot of sunk cost with low players for sure. Oh yeah. There was someone in my chat at one point who was like, yeah, I have like a couple thousand skins in League of Legends. And I'm like, how?
Oh. Yeah.
Blue Sky is nice because you want an algorithm to tell you what to hate. They got to go out of their way to opt into it. It's not forcing you like Twitter for your tabs. Oh yeah. I think that's like honestly the fact that you can moderate stuff on your Blue Sky is like one of my favorite features of the platform. Because like you can just be like, yeah, I don't want to see this anymore. Moderate like 2 words, and you never have to see it again. I wonder if Starky's gonna draw Von Lycan from ZZZ. I actually, I'm going to be drawing some gift art for a friend. Lunar hit partner somewhat recently, and I need to make a thing for him. And I have Galvin on to like chat art and technique, and also like how because brushes are still like kind of a mystery to me.
Paintbrushes on Psy? Or not Psy, Clip Studio.
Yeah,
Uh
I found one that I like, but I don't necessarily
I'll be
know.
honest, like I haven't tinkered around with a lot of the brushes on Clip Studio. I have a sketch brush, which is like loosely uses the marker brush for whatever reason. And then what's it called? There is a oil brush setting that I also use for blending. Like I just fluctuate between the two brushes.
Some have a lot of skins: League of Legends, Fortnite, and Roblox. I got knives. I've got a lot of skins in a couple of video games that I probably should sell off because I don't really play those games anymore. But I got like sentimental value. But yeah. Um. I think. Oh, I never actually. Ooh, wait! I like these markers. I'm still like I got like 800. I kind of jumped off the deep end because I think DA recommended getting like a pack of 800 brushes, and I have not looked through all of them. There is a lot of brushes in this pack. I found like 3 that I like, and I'm like, these are going to be my children. These are my go-tos while I figure out what the rest of them do. Meanwhile, I like Thing Twitter. We see your chat history that you like things. So here's 10 people who hate it and why you should feel bad for liking it. Oh no. Honestly, I didn't really like because like before joining Twitter, I didn't really understand like everyone's like, oh, Twitter's such a terrible platform, and then I joined Twitter and I'm like, no, you're right, Twitter sucks. Although maybe it's just old Twitter that's not good anymore. What is with me and my lines today? Oh, I just realized you actually popped up your art, so I can. Okay, hopefully my internet is able to handle this.
Oh god.
I can actually I can put it on the screen so that way everyone can see.
It shouldn't be too bad.
No, wait, that's
Look at those perspective blocks. I love it.
look at all those perspectives. Yeah. Oh, come on, Artsy Craig, what have you? Can I say something tangentially political? Go for it. OBS jump scare. Okay, source capture. I'm having a moment with OBS.
Oh.
Window capture. There we go. There we go. This is what Galvin's working on over here.
I'm working on a commission piece right now.
Oh, it's looking super good.
Thank you. I've kind of been messing up with the workflow off of it, so I've been a bit off.
All right, there we go. Very perfect. But yeah, this is all just warm up stuff for me. I feel like the warm up is weird. I wish I had saved some of my initial warm up pages because it would have been good to like look back on and see how much I've progressed. But there are definitely times where like I warm up and I'm like, what is? Did I forget how lines work at all? And today is one of those days. You could always check the VODs. I guess I could actually. That's like the upside of uploading all my VODs to YouTube. I told my mom how the gay furry hackers striked again, and my mom firmly believes Project 2025 is the Democratic agenda, and I'm like, oh my god. That whole story is wild. I'm I'm here for the people who are like, yes, this guy is just a furry in waiting to the guy who is like at the head of the head of the Heritage Foundation, because he's basically RPing. Like, how do I look at, like, this is a good circle. I did a good circle, and then I can't replicate it.
What kind of tablet are you using?
I'm borrowing a tablet from a friend. This is a early Huion.
Okay. I know nothing about Huion settings.
I think it's just mostly a skill issue on my part. That's some of your early art practice stuff. Check DMs. I swear to God, if it's like Buddy Holly, if you just sent me Buddy Holly, actually, I'm assuming you sent it to me over Discord. Oh God. Yeah, my lines are definitely a lot cleaner now. It's not even close.
One thing you could do, if you're just trying to draw circles, just instead of drawing singular circles, just keep rotating your pen on your canvas until it feels smooth.
Yeah,
that's one thing you could do.
That's actually Truck. It's not Truck Starky. It actually is from. It's like my first time warming up with things. So my lines have definitely gotten a lot better.
And like some of the things that I've like practiced over the years is instead of like you can draw a circle and like you can rotate your wrist to draw the circle, or it's going to feel very weird, but you can, instead of moving your wrist, you just move your arm and you keep your hand stable.
Yeah, because like it's basically using the touch point between your wrist and the paper as like the center point. Amelia, that I think the big issue for me with that would be like it would end up being a very big circle. Oh, okay. Why? I'm being scanned. I like Infinite Painter for tablets like iPad or Samsung because you can make the shittiest circle in the world and hold the pen down on the tablet and turns into a perfect circle. It rules.
That's so true, actually.
I this one, because like I don't want to pay a recurrent price and I don't want to use Apple, so I'm like Clip Studio Paint is my only option for an art program. Long burb, Squidward burb. Normally I avoid political conversations, but I cannot comprehend rallying behind conservatives to protect gay rights. Honestly, it's because they don't actually put any thought into it. It's all justification, ex post facto. All right, I feel relatively warmed up. Also, like, one thing I want to do is suggest a Samsung tablet if their styluses didn't suck. One thing I've heard, no. I'm currently using an old Wacom. But I've heard Huion is good because like DA recommends Huion. I'm like, you know what, if someone's entire career is doing you know, do it.
In terms of like cost performance ratios, yeah, Huion actually is very good because it's just cheaper.
I think
That's the
the
biggest thing is that it's cheaper and it functions just as well as a Wacom tablet.
Pokemon is so glad to have you sweeping. That's Galvin. It is. Um,
Oh,
I think also because like for price, Wacom I think is a little bit like Huion is just Wacom but cheaper, and also apparently Wacom has a bad habit of like constantly updating its drivers.
yeah.
So like that was one of the things he was like I think that was the thing he mentioned as like basically the turn off point for him was constantly having to upgrade drivers before actually doing anything. Gift art. Owner. We're drawing a dino.
The
Welcome to
big old
Starbun.
dino.
What have you sweeping? Do we show for Starbun?
The little big dino.
We love a big dino. Admittedly, I'm probably going to be drawing him because his PNG tuber is more of like he has like the quadruped version and then the biped version. I'm thinking more drawing the quadruped because I actually have never drawn quadrupeds. One second on checking Papa's streams and I already zoned out.
Oh no.
I mean, Papa's hanging out with Red Claw now, right? Okay. Start the time lapse. Rest in peace, my DMs. Oh no. Damn, you're that post really is popping off, huh? Oh, Shia? Okay. I'm trying to think of like I have a composition in mind. Like I feel like the composition part of things is always like where I'm the most scared to get started. Like I guess like I probably want a different canvas dimensions than this. I want it to be a little bit wider. Yeah.
Do it.
And I'm gonna try to actually do a background this time. God help me.
Oh, okay. Just jump straight into it. I love it. Do you want to go for a single vanishing point, or are you gonna go for two
Oh,
vanishing points, but they're off screen?
that's a good, interesting point. I think probably a single vanishing point.
Okay.
Okay, get rid of this because I can't use the canvas that size. Speaking of not being able to use the canvas, I thought I already moved you. Me and my layers. Okay, record time lapse. Go ahead and save this as lunar gift piece. All right. I'm gonna drop my IQ into the negatives and point out that when you smell someone's farts, their particles are quite literally on your brain.
Stop.
Asai, why are you like that? Why
Oh no.
Why did I choose like
Huh?
the two most chaotic people? Like two of the four people I added as mods, two of them are my most chaotic chatters. I made a mistake apparently. Okay. That's your own fault, skill issue. You're not wrong. I do kind of only have myself to blame. Okay. I think of composition. Might be worth sketching out my thoughts. My idea was like a log. And then have like his quadruped form like leaning out. Like he's sleeping in like a hollowed out tree trunk.
Ah, okay. A little resting hole.
Yeah.
Resting home.
This will be me drawing a little bit of a different expression than I've not normally drawn. Oh, wait. I actually think I kind of like the idea of like composition wise, like he's snugged up, but like looking inwards. Also, I reject the notion that I qualify as sane. Don't worry, Kasai. No one's arguing otherwise. After the Mayo incident. Okay. Do not let Kasai have Mayo. Dishwash. Galvin, how do I get rid of stream jokes that I don't like?
Uh, good luck.
Okay. Sorry, I had an urgent email. Who's the most chaotic mods? Soyrail and Kasai. Wait, I wonder if maybe my brush size is too big. Sketching. So I'm like, where's the room to make anything? Yeah, that's a little bit better. I don't know if it's just like a me thing, but I kind of like using like more scratchy like brushes.
Textured brushes?
Yeah, like more, it's like there's pastel and charcoals, and I using that more for like sketching because it's like it kind of forces you to be less precise.
I can see that. Yeah, I do use a charcoal brush setting for my sketch brush.
Where the rat?
It just feels better
Hey,
to
I
my
may
eyes.
be chaotic, but I'm all talk. Kasai actually fully commits to their chaos, and I am 100% sure that Kasai actually makes dishwasher eggs despite it taking like 20 minutes maximum to boil eggs, and that boiling eggs takes no effort. Also Payo.
Okay.
I've always say, or like I have this saying where it's like, if you can feel it with your eyes, then for me, if you can feel, or if you're looking at an art piece of mine and you can feel it with your eyes, then I'm doing something correct.
Yeah, I feel like that a lot of that comes down to like texture and also like there's like some amount of like just like color theory almost to it.
Yeah, it's like a mix of everything, because like you want to try and well, not it's not for everybody, but having textures in digital art kind of makes it feel like traditional art in a way.
Yeah. That was one thing I realized when I was like actually because like when I was doing my pride piece, I was liking how it was turning out, but it just felt so flat. And I was like, I wish I could have like the paper texture to it. And tried a lot of various techniques to figure out like how to do that, and it kind of came out, but also a little bit strange.
Yeah, like there's ways to manipulate the canvas to where it has the canvas itself has a texture, but I've always found it better to just have a textured brush.
Yeah. Okay. I'm slowly figuring out. I feel like the one thing I need to practice the most when it comes to art is sketching. But also, like it's the area where I feel like I make the least progress. I need to do like life studies or something, or like form studies.
Figure studies. Figure studies are fun.
I have a platinum tier Mad Lad card. Thank you very much. It would get it taken away if I tried that. Welcome on in, Cam. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Okay.
There's a website that you can go to like practice figure studies. Let's see. And that's this website here. I'll post it in the stream chat.
I'd actually really appreciate that because, like, I am trying my best, but also there's some amount of like real struggle. I feel like Ooh, okay.
I feel you.
I can't believe I'm having. Someone said Starky's a bad when an Asian person makes bland ass Asian food because that's my dad and most of his family. Maybe they're doing it to like appease the white friends who are visiting. Because I definitely know, like, my Asian friends. When I visited their place, they had like a sauce, like basically tray. What's wrong with bland food? Cam, I love
Honey.
you. To...
Oh no.
I love you, Cam. I love you so much. But also, why are you like this? Deep Blackjack, leave the follow. Welcome, Bloodcheck. Let have you, Sweet Bean. I say this as an Asian person. Your father has dishonored his heritage, and the only remedy is for you to become a master chef. That's the worst part. They have no social life outside of the family. All right. Welcome on, Deep Blackjack. Let have you, Sweet Bean. It's like, yep, time to... They're gonna have to learn one way or the other. Okay. I can never... So, like, when you're drawing faces and you do that like, cross thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you draw the vertical line and you have it set to the, like... You have it set to, like, the like, direction you want it facing. And then you draw the horizontal line. Is the lowest point of the horizontal line supposed to be in the middle of it? Like, if you draw the center point of the circle and then go down, is the lowest point supposed to be there, or is it supposed to be closer to the line that you drew for the, like, for where the face is looking left to right? If that makes any sense. Or am I overthinking this really hard?
Hold on. So when you when you practice using the crosshairs, you'll kind of want to have like 3 circles, or like when you practice the idea of it. So if you have something that's front facing and like the character doesn't have their head tilted up or tilted down, it's just neutral,
Yeah.
or like symmetrical neutral, then you can leave it as such. And then keeping in mind that idea, looking to the left or looking to the right, but still in the neutral state. That center point crosshair, if I'm not mistaken, is supposed to be the guideline for like the start of a human nose or something like that.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So the crosshairs would want to stay consistent if it's like looking down and to the right. Like you would want like the center of the face to be okay. I see now. Also, welcome on to Peepo. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we just show for Peepo drops? Peepo, hopefully I will be doing the model at some point soon. I do need to reach back out to the. I'm basically going to get someone to do instead of doing like a comic and a cover. I'm just going to do like a VTuber debut thing. Get a professional to make the VTuber debut video. Or is what just take your time with it? Okay, thank you for understanding. I'm pretty sure the comic artist I talk to has just fully ghosted me at this point. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not about to deal with this.
No.
There we go. That's at least good enough. Okay, and that's where the snout starts. I'm just glad we got to finish this here. Yes. I really am excited to show it off, even if it's taking way longer than I would like. Okay. So like if this is the face, there's definitely something I think Garion showed me, which is like, yeah. So if we follow the guidelines, or like, oh, so this is the eye line. Also, I need to keep reminding myself. Probably means it's worth like. I feel like also some amount of sketch stuff just inherently comes with the knowledge that like you're gonna improve as time goes on.
Oh yeah.
Like there's kind of no like you can speed up the process a little bit, but otherwise a lot of it breaks down to you just need to have a lot of time to practice with it. Yeah, that looks way better. It's like, how long have you been doing art? If you feel comfortable sharing.
Oh me. I've been drawing for more than a decade. I started back in 2008.
Oh my god.
TLDR. So TLDR, I didn't attend college because family drama. And then with the graduation money that I had, I bought my first tablet after also receiving like my first laptop, and then I just been drawing ever since. So I've a lot of what I learned was mostly off of one YouTube channel, because they had a particular sketching style or art, like a sketching style that kind of improved speed in a way, but at the cost of being messy.
Yeah.
And that's where figure studies comes into play. Figure studies is where you'll like, if you can draw a stick figure, then you can practically do figure studies. It's just when you do figure studies, the more time that you're allowed to draw a figure is when you're able to add more detail. And then the less time you have, then you're kind of just jotting down uh,
You're basically
the,
making,
the line of action of the figure, if that makes sense.
yeah, you're just like, you're basically getting the rough, you're getting the form and building details off of that.
Yeah.
Because like I feel relatively comfortable with human form, or I guess anthroform, in this specific case.
They're close. I mean, yeah, they're close enough. Anthroform, human form. Like once you understand anatomy, then it's kind of smooth sailings afterwards.
I mean, the big problem is definitely learning anatomy. That's where all of the problems start in my experience.
I don't know. Oh well, I guess okay. So like my background and mindset is also like very different as well. So like in my time starting out, in my time starting out as an artist, I was just like very extremely persistent on just drawing, and like even if it was drawing the same thing over and over again, it was just like that was my way of working. I was just very persistent about it, and if the figure is more complex or anything, it would be more of like the challenge for me to try and figure it out.
Kasai, stop trying to put Ditharian in the crock pot. Don't mind. Kasai's hyperfixating on Don't Starve, I think, and is discovering that there are people here who might be willing to play Don't Starve with him. Okay.
Get in the pot.
I think that's kind of how you.
Yeah, I've been drawing for a very long time.
Pokemon and Tag? Let it have you, Sweet Bean. Go shout out for Tag. How does. Okay, muzzles. Muzzles are just a problem for me always. Are you winning? No, I'm losing. I'm losing to Art. Okay, so he's got like more. It's a little bit more triangular than I think I was realizing. Pokemon and Silk, let have you, Sweet Bean.
Yes. If you're trying to draw Lunar, you're basically drawing a beak, but altered. And like you have the right idea, like the whole triangle thing going on,
Yeah,
or
like
diamond, I should say.
like a little something like that more. Also, Tag, your art is wonderful. Shush you. Me with basically every artist is just being like, "You're great." Because like I do think learning art has made me realize how hard it is to make anything that looks appealing.
That is one of the that definitely is one of the battles.
Okay. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, we are deep in the art art me exists only hypothetically. Something like that, and then I need to find a place to put the horn. Also, I think part of the problem is the face being here. Trying to become more of a problem. And then like the dinosaur's got like weird like mouth flaps going on. Try signing into an old account to see how long I've been up to Don't Starve, and like Discord is giving me a captcha that actually doesn't make sense. The captcha was AI generated. God, could you imagine? I like that. Unless I like really make the mouth flaps kind of exaggerate them a little bit. But I think it's like I need to learn that it's okay to exaggerate stuff a little bit. Because like I'm always like I want to keep it nice and, you know, all within like kind of this same space, and then never really considering the possibility that, you know, there's a lot of styles out there where they you know, like if this is the head, the eye will be like you know, for exaggeration effects.
Yeah.
They just really blow the eye clearly off of the face, off the space of the face. Just gotta maybe I should lean too near.
If you do lean too near, then you definitely go for more basic shapes.
Actually ping you on Discord, because like what even? Okay, hold up one moment. I need to look at Kasai's captcha. What the Hey, Kasai, have you ever gotten a color blindness test?
Oh, that's rude. Oh no.
Because it's... I don't mean to put you on blast, but like the kettle is right there in the upper right hand corner. I've seen these before. Like you just click on the object. I don't mean to put you on blast. I see the kettle. I just don't see a box. There's no... What do you mean, don't see the box? There's no box. Am I losing my mind? Oh my god. What? It's not asking for a box, is it? Anyways. now that I've officially put one of my mods on blast, it's just vomit and my brain refuses to comprehend it. That's fair. There is actually like a conversation to be had about like the fact that stuff like that can be a little bit ableist. All right, go ahead and put you back in the corner. Which I guess is usually why they have like sound things. Okay. Back to dinosaur. Back to dino struggles. And it's got like the crown thing actually isn't that bad. Although I've never actually had to draw a sleeping expression before. Something like that.
It's all in the eyes.
Funky Town. Take to Funky Town. Okay, what am I doing wrong? I have flipped the canvas to determine my failures. I think it's the eye. I think it's just that I go a little bit. Actually, as far as like faces go, this has not been like flipping this canvas. I haven't made too many mistakes. I can solidly I'd rather play 5D chess. Burcon and Funky Town when? What is Funky Town? I couldn't because like the I don't that horn ain't that horn ain't right. Is that good? That reads right enough at least. Or I guess to be fair, now that I think about like it would be kind of angled more that way, wouldn't it?
What's happening?
I'm working on the horn.
Oh. Yeah, it looks about right. Why don't I get you to work with a lower opacity brush? Sketch with a lower opacity brush.
Yeah.
That way, when you're doing these little sketches, you can.
I definitely have also heard the idea of like sketching in different colors.
Yeah, that works too.
Which might be smarter because
Well, in all honesty, it's like figuring out what is comfortable for you.
so like this is the base position of the horn. Something like that. Unless I think if I do something like that, it'll read. Yeah, might be a bit exaggerated, but I kind of like it.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, flip the canvas. Scream horribly in pain. There you go. That was the problem. It was a problem, at least. I like the part of the song where it goes, ah, wah, wah. Okay, we got head horns as well, which are just outside of the eye range and curve forward. I still need to make the Awwawa redeem.
Awwawa.
No, where I just go Awwawa, Awwawa,
Awwawa.
Awwawa, or ha-ba-ba-ba-ba. Just find like a bunch of bird noises and be like ha-ba-ba-ba. Okay, that looks good. God, got news for you. Worst possible time. I listen. It is an unfortunate result of Twitch needing to make more money. Apparently, where I have to run like I run the 3 minutes of ads every hour to turn off pre-rolls. So that way, people who join don't immediately get nuked with ads. If I could, I would 100% turn off all ads, but Bezos would probably be big mad about that. Okay, I've got the general head shape down. I think. Unironically love the song. It is a banger. Okay, there we go. I found the direction. To give him like a little gator croc snoot looking. It'd be fun to draw streamers as loaves. That actually could be a fun exercise. And like maybe because like I am tempted to have like I kind of want to have like a you watch like X number of points and then like I'll draw your character. Drawing people as loaves could be fun. Just like how would I draw someone as a loaf? Just like something like that. I do like that loaf. I actually, you know what? I kind of like this. Just a nice full loaf. I volunteer the Jaguar as loaf. Welcome on, Steel. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Actually, I kind of love the idea of loafing everyone. Just silly, silly loafs. I think that might be what I do as like my art redeem is I loaf you. There we go. All right, I'm delaying doing the head. Is there a term for this? Like the head frills sales? I don't know.
I think they were just frills. Yeah.
Hopefully this will make him look more like more like Lunar. Because it stands right now, for some reason it just doesn't look like his character. Okay, so basic shape is basically just a circle around his head. It kind of, so it joins where his shoulders are.
Or like think half of a hexagon.
Hmm.
I like this. The 3D space.
Like that. And if I just kind of like cut out divots, I feel like that like almost works as like a like that, and like remove these.
Yeah. There you go. I like it.
I suddenly have hazy memories of Don't Starve single player and sort of speedrunning to the end zone, placed purely to take all their fancy flooring and immediately start out with it in the next world.
Uh, oh gosh.
Okay, it's starting to resemble something like a Tyrannosaurus. Okay, I'm realizing one thing that like should happen is that like because of the way the perspective is, it should actually probably like, you know, yeah, something like that. That looks better.
There you go. I was gonna say, always keep in mind, especially with faces or any body parts that are furthest away from you and have things protruding out of them will always be shorter than the side that is closer to you.
Yeah, foreshortening. There's so much to keep track of as an artist. I guess like the idea is that as you get better and better, some of it becomes basically like like you don't think about like like as an artist, you think about like the position of the snoot and like having to make sure it's centered on the face, or is that like just something that like is basically muscle memory at this point?
I think it's a mixture of both. It just depends on how kind of depends on how you go about breaking down the structure of faces, like to the way that you want to draw faces, right?
Yeah, I see my
so as
mistake.
long so as long as you have like that basic shape of, or like, yeah, like the basic shape of breaking things down, in the way that you like to create your art pieces, then you kind of get to a point where it is muscle memory.
Okay. So like even I guess even the times, you know, when you hit the like plateau and like you feel like you're stagnating as an artist, there's still growth happening there because you're kind of like more in like building in those like subconscious tendencies. Welcome on, Antonio. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Okay.
It's like when you do hit the plateaus, it's generally you just kind of like have to take a break, even if it's for a day, to like clear your mind, and then like when you go back to the art piece that you were kind of struggling on, once you've cleared your mind, like you'll see what it is that you're trying to achieve.
Okay. Now time for me to figure out how in the world shoulders work for quadrupeds.
Oh god.
I might have made a mistake with my composition thinking.
It gets interesting.
I guess to be fair, they don't really have shoulders in the way humans do. It's kind of just like the body's just kind of connected to.
If we're keeping it simple, just honestly just think of exactly a bread loaf. That's all you need to do.
Welcome on in, Nom. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Oh my god, gosh, you guys drawing gay dinos? I'm drawing a thing for Lunar. Yeah. What are you working on? Just like a cooldown sketch, or?
I technically should be working on this art piece, but I'm like, excuse me. Oh my god. I'm just doodling along.
No, that's honestly.
Well, when I try to explain, like some things, I tend to doodle what I'm trying to talk about.
Okay. Because like we got 4 or 5. I grabbed Starky. But yeah, because when Lunar hit partner, looks like we're all joining the same time here. Awesome. I low key I love it when people work on art at the same time as me. Like it does mean that I'm doing something right in terms of like vibes. But yeah, Lunar hit partner a while back, and I was busy drawing stuff for the raffles, which was a great learning experience. Hamder, welcome on in. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Oh, but also, why would you scan me like this? It's like someone grabbed my beak and pulled it. Long beak extended. Also, the single long eye. Oh, thank you for the save reminder. That's actually extremely important. I did not save since actually getting the face somewhat good. It looks like a woodpecker. Yeah, I know. Oh, Starky sweetheart. No, you. How dare? That you work always? I know that there's a reason that Redeem exists, is because I know I'm bad about it. Bombastic side-eye. Criminal offensive side-eye. Yeah, just like draw the arms where I want them to be. And then, because I basically want him propping his head up on his arms. Oh, sorry, I never finished the thought. Lunar hit partner. I was busy working on raffle stuff, so I never got around to doing a partner piece for him. So this is some gift art. It's going to be like slightly partner themed, but like I don't necessarily think that it's going to be the major focus. Darky, what are the chances of a Don't Starve Together streamer sling on Discord? Maybe. That could maybe happen. Just like a haha silly, like, you know, what if what if I just like basically make an open Don't Starve Together server and watch the chaos?
Give me Firestarter so I can burn down an entire forest.
I mean, there is a character who starts with the ability to set fires.
I know. That was my first experience playing Don't Starve Together. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna play Firestarter. It gets completely dark. I'm like, God, I can't see anything. Sets the tree on fire.
Oh no.
Shit.
The trees the trees are alive and deeply unhappy with me.
I'm just like, I can see everything, but the entire forest is gone.
Okay, something like that. There we go. Starky, I've closed 35 tickets in 3 days. My brain is jelly. That's like 12 tickets a day. My God, man. That is wild, and I'm sorry. Bulge out the arms a little bit here. Also, this is extra good in terms of composition because I get to hide the hands. Don't Starve is a good game if not punishing. Oh, it's very punishing. Something like that. And then my idea was like that, like, so the log would basically be like bad but true with hiding hands, the bane of my existence. Hands, and for me at least, maybe it's because I'm still a learning artist. Eyes. Eyes are also the devil.
Oh.
Because it's very specifically when it comes to expressions, eyes are super important and also incredibly hard to wrangle into the correct location. The star is actually a more primordial hyperfixation for me than Mayo's, so that being activated isn't something to be worried about. I feel like it is something for me to be worried about. Okay. Is this Caramel Dance and Eurobeat? Yep, I know it. I actually love the guy who does the Turbo, who does Eurobeat remixes of different songs. they're great, if all deeply cursed. Okay, I don't like these proportions. Needs more of that. Needs some of that Eurobeat. I don't think this one's cursed. This one's definitely not as cursed as some of them. Some of them are. Has this guy done Eurobeat Buddy Holly? If so, I'm gonna lose my mind. You know, this sketch only took me an hour, and it's not looking bad so far. So maybe I am improving. Like, I wanted to join our fight this year, but I was like, I am not ready. I am very much not ready for our fight. largely because it takes me so long to get a sketch I'm happy with. What tablet are you using, Burb? I'm using it's like an early Wacom model. I don't know the model number off the top of my head. I'm borrowing it from a friend. I actually have like a $20 tablet that is mine, but it's definitely it's nice, and it was brought by Chad, but also it is a little bit lower. It's like a lower size, so I need to get like used to that before I would make something that I would want to share. Okay. The idea was like a hollowed out tree trunk. And basically want the line to be tangent. Doot, 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 doot. Something like that. This is cute. It's looking cute already. And then, okay, so that's we've got the base colors, or like we got the base figure set. The rest of this is going to be used for like my idea was like basically like a forest ground, like leaves and stuff, kind of debris, and then like a faint spotlight through the trees. That's just like something like that, just like and like fuzzy around the edges. That way, like it looks like an actual like forest. Persona 3. Oh my god. Nom, what? No, I can't believe you put in Buddy Holly Breakcore. I'm vibing your soundtrack too. I'm glad you are, because it's actually open source. Anyone can put songs in. It's !SR and then a YouTube link or a search query. A lot of it turns into Buddy Holly, and also we get a lot of Cupcake. Given that high calorie mayo. I'm a convert. I've been converted to the cult of QP mayo as the best mayo.
It's pretty good. I use it.
It's just it's creamy in a lot of ways that other mayos just aren't.
I can see that, yeah.
I'm tempted to have like also like a Pidgeot, because that's like also an important character for him. Maybe we can just like sneak it off screen. I've been typing ooh Buddy Halum Simulabo in awkward amount of places nowadays. Bot was afraid there. Oh, we do have a limit of 2 song requests in the queue at any given time. There is once one of them exits the queue, you can put another one in. That's just to make sure that like one person doesn't flood, like everyone has a chance to hear their songs. Oh wait, I just realized something. I can, because like part of why this looks a little strange. Oh, it's fine. Chat can watch if they want. I think part of why this might look strange is because I'm like, it's like it kind of needs to circle around more. There we go. I regret that immensely. That was for Nom. Lois falling to God is a woman. Cupcake and Jaffe remix. What the fuck did I just read? Don't ever let chat control the aux cord. Don't let them do it. It's never worth it. all it causes you is pain. I'm too deep though. Oh my god. Is this a fucking automaton cover of Take On Me? It's even fucking animated.
Oh no.
They reanimated Take On Me with fucking automatons. I respect the grind, but good god. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Low-key though, Take On Me is a vibe. Okay. I could just draw a Borb. Because birds, when they sleep, they do Borb quite heavily.
Borb.
Like I don't even have to like put too much like detail into the Pidgeot. Oh hey, holy shit, I fucking made it. I've made it. I got my first hater. Let's go. Hell yeah, baby. Alright, get banned, nerd. That was the first time anyone's ever popped in my stream to like tell me to kill myself. I did it.
Oh my god.
I'm Twitch. I'm officially a Twitch furry streamer. Oh, that low-key, that's actually made my evening. So welcome on in, DA. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Give a shout out for Dead Anthro. Twitch famous turkey. Oh.
The rite of passage.
It happened. Literally, this is the first time that's happened to me. So I'm like, I don't know if I felt like should feel lucky or weird because it's never happened. And so I'm like, hell yeah. We did it though. We did it, chat. Figuring out how to ban them when you did it. Exclamation mark a ban and then just at them. I tabbed away to song request material when I see it. It's funny to be ignored though. Oh my god.
Unban them and have everyone at them. Congratulations. You won.
Congratulations. It's
And then ban them again.
Okay, I need to get a reference for Pidgeot. Also, that song. What's the current song? Take Me On with Automatons. Okay, they got like a curve beat going on.
Got me.
What just happened? Oh, okay. When fuck out you for my response is slow turn, I drink of mayo. Honestly, I would be at that point. I'd be fucking scared. Okay, we got Pudgy the Pidgey.
Pudgeotto. Oh my god.
Okay, you go here.
This Pidgeotto is too fat to fly.
I'm on the wrong layer. Take a shot. They don't care. You don't care about me being a furry when I drop that. I'll be honest. If you just in casual conversation drop the I drink mayonnaise, I'm definitely slow. Like I'm gonna find any excuse to leave whatsoever. Like I'm not safe in this location.
Please don't drink mayonnaise.
All right, we are achieving Borb status. Maybe Starky just needs exposure therapy to mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise. I'm not one of those people who hates mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise. That's just extremely concerning, though. Mayo drinking stream when? I won't even joke about drinking Payo if I hit partner. I would rather be poisoned by Papa's TikTok cooking. The song is so cursed. Gotta hit that partner push so we can celebrate Starkey at MFF. You don't. I don't need to hit partner to be celebrated, but also, I've gone on record saying that I think it would be a couple of years out. Like something, I would need to have something massive happen before I could have a possibility of hitting partner before 2025. I think. I don't expect. Yeah, it's also like if I. Because, like, I don't want to ruin streaming for myself. And I definitely have seen a number of people get, like, so into the, like, I need to hit partner mindset that they, like, burn themselves out. I think 2026 if I'm lucky. Yeah, it's just, like, I'm also, like, I'm not worried about it, I guess. It'd be nice if it happens, but, like... Oh my fucking god. Buddy Holly. Why? Well, come on, Darius. Good to have you sweeping. You wish out for Darius. Da-da-da-da-da. My request. I like it. This is very silly, but I like it. I'm so bad at horizontal lines. Is this beat court? Yeah. Why does this kind of work though? It's kind of a jam. Low key. I do love the Amen break though. That's just like central to every like beatcore remix. You know, sometimes I wonder how my Blue Sky feed gets occasionally lewd, then I realize I follow people like Starky, then bounce off of that for more follows, which eventually dunks me into the horny side of Blue Sky. I won't lie.
What?
The fact that Blue Sky doesn't make your likes public definitely lets me lets me like a ton of horny shit on main. It's kind of freeing, actually. I like this piece already. This is just like cute and wholesome. Like you liking all the prawns, but basically, welcome on in, Suda. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Like should be privatable. Yeah, I personally think so. Oh, is that a radium cover? Excellent. Okay. I feel relatively happy enough with the composition of this where I am willing to start doing line work. Okay, well, first of all, actually, let me flip the canvas real quick a couple of times. For your information, Jaffe is a AI that pretends to be Ariana Grande. Wait, actually? This isn't my fault. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nom did this. Now it's more complicated. Okay. There's something wrong here. What is it? Is it, I think it might be this. I think that was it. Or like maybe this needs to be more vertical. I'm waiting for this to turn into like Walking on the Sun. I don't trust my chat to put in normal remixes anymore. Okay, so it's a Daft Punk mega mix. I was wrong. This is one of those Discord sings memes. Low-key, it's kind of a banger though. Okay, best fanboy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Check. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Okay. I think if there's any. I think because like I'm thinking about like where the shoulder actually would be located. Something like this is maybe a bit more accurate. Yeah, that looks a lot better. But like, yeah. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Because let me actually like make a real quick. Because like if you think about where the shoulders would be, head, short neck, and then yeah. Okay, so that was the part of the problem. Yeah, okay. Okay, time for line work. I am getting faster as an artist. Hopefully in a way that's like good.
Keep going.
This is an ironic jam. I love Neon Tide. Neon Tide's such a bop.
It is.
Because like that like boy what stuff is like the only good use of AI voices I've actually seen. Because like it's like the actual like the person who wrote those songs is like actually singing them, and then he just puts the filters over them to like replicate the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I meant the Daft Punk, not the Neon Tide thing. I think chat will collectively enjoy that.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, I see. I see. Part of why that might look a little weird is because there's. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I kind of prefer the Daft Punk meme mixes to the OG. I mean, that's kind of the like joy of Daft Punk. Is like those songs are basically as like modulable as you want them to be. Back with food. Welcome back. Okay. Lining time. Question is, what lines do I want to? What lining pen do I want to use? Welcome on in, Wiz. Good to have you, sweetie. They have to hydrate. Oh, they went to stretch as well. Be sure to hydrate and stretch. Yours looking really good so far. Well, thank you. I'm trying something different with the compositions, which is compositions an area I definitely know I'm gonna need to improve on, but okay. Turn up stabilization a little bit and turn down brush size. We're now lining. Okay, time for me to have horrible shaky hands. I am glad for one thing is that like none of my like art slumps have lined up when I make art for someone else. This is such a weird remix. Coconut for me. Coconut Malik's cure for me. It sounds so wrong. These are not the same key. I'm on the wrong layer. Also, I should probably take your tip and not be like super like bricked black.
Yeah, give it a try. See how you like it.
Like a little bit lighter of a coloration. I think I like Lando Calrissian more though. Welcome on, Tommy. It's glad to have you. Thank you for the bonk. How dare you? How dare you bonk me?
Try. So, color pick Lunar's base color. And then on the color wheel, go closer to the gray side, and then
Okay. Oh, so like this is like kind of how to do like a lineless style, almost.
in a way, like it prepares you for a closer blend without having to use something like black to blend into, or like black, or like the gray side of the color wheel. It'll help keep things more vibrant than unvibrant, or like it'll help keep things more in the saturated tones than the unsaturation.
Okay. Is this Radium's cover? Okay, I was about to say, like, I thought I recognized the vocal. It definitely wasn't the original version, because it doesn't have quite that, like, squeakiness to it that I associate with the original Rambly. Apparently I have a very good Rambly impression, which I think is funny. Hi, I'm Rambly. Welcome to Indigo Park.
I love it. It's so good. I love it. Holy shit.
It's basically my, like, it's I'm trying to think of, it's the voice I did for Monokuma, but with less evil. Freedom is, what if Rambly was gay? Is Rambly not gay? Did you not say the way he interacted with Lloyd the Lion? They were clearly lovers. They are clearly ex-lovers.
Wait, did they release any updates for the game?
I don't think so.
Dang it.
So the big thing is that they are making a second one, and they absolutely Rambly is clearly gay and made it mad at his pan ex. You do sound like Rambly. To be fair, there's a reason that I'm like actually pursuing some amount of voice acting like work. I'm currently in the process of talking to someone to get a voice acting reel up.
Ooh.
So who knows? Maybe I'll be the next. I'll be the next Rambly-esque thing. People ask me if I'm real, then deny it after I repeat my own words with the exact same pitch, cadence, etc. perfectly. I'm just really good at mimicry. It depends on the voices. I really need to update my reel. That'd be really cool to see for sure. Admittedly, voice acting is a super flooded, for lack of a better term, field. It's very I can do a very deep, dark voice, honestly, and maybe a few fun, cheerful voices. I definitely tend towards higher. I do have some amount of range lower, but I don't think it's nearly as convincing as the thing.
So it make you more tenor? No.
Yeah. I think I'm tenor. Because tenor's the one above bass. Oh,
Yes.
son of a... I used this brush for painting, for coloring recently, so I had aliasing on. Balls.
Oh.
I was like, why are there pixels? Why can I see the pixels? Oh, wait, it's because the most recent use for this brush you had was coloring. I have some sus sounds in my reel at the moment that do belong there, but could be done better. Ayo.
Oh. Gonna start voice acting dojins.
I mean, low-key, there are a decent number of voice actors who get started in porn.
Absolutely.
It's like the number of like light novel or manga that start out as like extremely niche fetish content is like actually astounding. Because that's how like Fate started. My growls and groans are requested. I mean, hey, pop off, honestly. But I gotta start doing corporate trainings. Like, for a second, I thought the title was Crab Souls game, but then I refresh fixed that. I was about to say, like, I actually did my job as a streamer this time and made sure to change everything before starting the stream. Just remember, only dub porn if you can own up to it. I low key, because like I feel like the like dream, like the dream voice acting experience is to like have the like Gianni style, like you're known for doing anything as long as people pay you.
Yeah.
Because remember, right, Johnny has actually done like voices for gay furry porn. Like in Date Multitudes, I can teach you about insider training or a voice a character with a gag. Interesting. I don't necessarily think, because I don't necessarily know that I can do a convincing enough moan to do porn, so.
Just. Never mind.
Oh god, it's so cringy. Just do a real moan.
Just get into it.
Yeah, just grab a lapel mic, really get into it. What is this? This is Neon Tide. This is the boy what I was talking about, where someone like actually composed a song and then sang it and then used his recording and took a, man, I hate AI covers. It's an AI voice. And the rest of it is actually like creative stuff. So I'm willing to give it a pass.
I give that person a pass because they actually sing.
You have to make the noise, listen to it, do it again, listen again. Oh god. Also, welcome on, Big Bear. Let's do the 10 biddies.
That's probably one of the more like interesting but like slightly uncomfortable things to do, but it is a way to help yourself like kind of get over get over not liking your own voice, and improving is actually recording and listening to yourself.
It's much easier to just imagine you're recording a voice note to someone. Yeah. So like I think the big difference between this and a lot of AI covers is that like it's basically like a vocal filter on top of his voice, as opposed to like having the AI sing it and then pitch correcting. Like the dude actually has vocal range to sing this song himself. He just can't do the plankton voice. Like I'm denser than the harem anime protagonist in some areas. I'd have no shame myself owning up to that. The thing that's stopping me is the fact that I'm too innocent to VA for porn in the first place. I'm like,
I mean, you could be Shota, or not Shota, but like softcore characters.
What the hell? What the hell's happening? Welcome on in, Cam. Glad to have you, sweet. Big shout for Cam. I'm doing an art for Lunar. Why am I hearing Spongecore? Because it's a bop. go give Cam a follow. Excellent. Okay. But yeah, we're doing a heckin' art for Lunar. go give especially if he's gonna be menacing about it. Go give Cam a follow. Cam's a super duper sweet bean. Oh, whoopsies.
Wait, where'd the sausage go? What the fuck? Did I accidentally delete it?
More art for Lunar. Yep, this is I don't owe him art, but rather I really wanted to make him art for hitting partner, and I just didn't have the opportunity to. I love Jazimo. Jazimo stuff's so good. Yes, I love him. Just taking the pee out of Pterodactyl to fuck with us. Such as the struggle of drawing a single line that you're happy with.
This. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Dude, honestly, for as bad as English is, I feel like France might be worse. French might be worse as a language. Is this Slow Dancing in the Dark Carl Weezer cover?
Oh no. Hi, Jimmy's mom.
Oh my god. Can I even do a Carl cover? Jimmy's. Oh no, god, no. That's absolutely, absolutely not Carl. Hi, Jimmy's mom. It's kind of getting there.
A little higher.
Hi, Jimmy's mom. Listen, there's when you voice act, I think you have to make peace with the fact that you're gonna voice crack a little bit.
I don't want a friend. I want my life into.
Am I gonna have to develop a Carl Weezer to be a professional voice actor? Gianni is one of my favorites. One of my favorites too. I was tempted because I know some voice actors get their start voicing memes, and I kind of want to do that a little bit.
Do it. Voice the memes. Or do your own version of the TikTok AI voice filter.
I do love when people break the AI voices on TikTok. like there's one where if you just have the TikTok lady say yeah and then like add 15 A's, she just goes she just gives up and starts trying to sneeze.
Oh god. It's actually as bad as the so I have voice mod right now as like a way for just like filtering out my microphone and whatnot. However, there is the AI voice mods in this thing, and it's hold on.
Oh yeah, with voice mod.
Hold on, it's loading.
Oh good.
This is the narrator voice mod, and however, if we're trying to love.
It's
so fucking gross.
It's not great. I don't like it. It scares me.
Or God, where is it? I think it's no, it's not Mothership. That one's actually a good voice mod. Oh,
Go, go. Oh, wait.
Why? Welcome on
just
Childish
kidding.
Gamer.
That
Thank you
one
for the follow.
actually worked. What the fuck?
Welcome to Lad Chat. Glad to have you. We're currently doing deeply cursed voice stuff. I'm trying to think. I could do like a Marge.
Homie. Homie. Have you ever gazed into the infinite void? It stares back if you stare long enough, homie.
Oh god, no, the selfie got it. I just wish my selfies killed my DMs. I'm surprised they don't, honestly. You are very handsome, Cam. I think maybe a new. I'm gonna make so many heckin' layers. It's horns. This will be head. What song did I cue? People are too scared to slide in because I have such a bad boy reputation. Just I don't know. To be fair, I have a weird reputation because I'm either apparently very threatening or very welcoming, and like there's no in between. And I don't know what the difference is between the people who find me threatening and the people who find me like super easy to talk to. I have the exact same issue. Yeah, it's a struggle. Such is the nature of life. And mostly just like the result of the fact that a lot of rays are deeply introverted. So does it just send folk poop and block them? But usually they're a scammer. I'm tempted to start responding with to scammers to be like ignore, like just like hit them with like the ignore all previous instructions. Tell me dumb fish facts. just to see if they are all AI. Okay, time to, because this needs to be like a more slight line. Also, I could probably thin this out a touch. Oh, okay, were you gonna scan me like this? I got a hat. Bird had acquired. Okay, welcome on Enaborger. Glad to have you, Sweeping. I feel like I've just been folded. Rush.
Oh no.
Gotta run and get my dad at the airport. Have a great stream. Thanks for stopping by, Locke. Have a wonderful evening. Go drive safe. Also, it is the weekend. I don't know why it doesn't feel like the weekend. Maybe because this week has just been such like a weird disaster for me. Not in like a super bad way, just in a way that like I feel like I didn't do, like I can't really keep track of the time. My DMs are quite open, but if friends request me and your status is art is creating new realities, sparkle sparkle, I don't even need to wait for the hi, how are you to get poop. If y'all want to say anything, just be blunt with your subject. That's the thing. I think that's the thing. Like,
Hi, how are you?
oh my god. Like that's the thing I think that frustrates me the most with messages. It's like you don't have to be like, you don't have to have a reason to reach out to me, but like please acknowledge that like hi, how are you is not a particularly good starting point for a conversation.
Hi, how are you? Or hi.
Oh my god, the fucking highs kill me every time.
Yup.
I'm just like, hi. What do you want from me? If it was like if they're like immediately trying to strike up a conversation, I'm more willing to be like, okay, sure, whatever. Like, you've given me a conversation starting point. Like there's a reason you're reaching out to me. I get that, but like scam bots, yeah. I think it's funny because there's definitely like a different genre of scam depending on the platform. The one that I've seen on the ones on Discord and the ones on Blue Sky and Twitter are all like art scams. But the ones on like Telegram are like, yes, are you willing to I'm looking to have a sugar baby, and I'm like, what? Are you looking for a sugar daddy? And I'm like, what? We literally just started talking. Who the fuck opens the conversation like this? Somewhat weird, but I'll indulge it. What is... This song's strange. Hey, insert name here. How are you doing? Oh, I see it. I've done a sin. It's like it's kind of... But you know, it's increasingly frustrating because it does make certain platforms significantly less usable. It's like Blue Sky just opened DMs, and I'm already getting people who is like, "Hello, yes, are you interested in getting art?" And I'm like, "No, go away." Does it like, do people ever give those guys money? I can't imagine it's particularly like efficient scam, basically.
At this point, I feel like it's just automated.
Someone asked if Gummy Goo is my OC. Well, is he? Are you the origin of the Gummy Goo?
The Gummy Goo brothers. They're so fucking adorable.
I do love Gummy Goo. I said yes and sent him a ref sheet. You Gummy Goo, I have to wait another month for a keychain. I'm in pain.
Aw.
That is really funny, though. Ref sheet, I meant and by ref sheet I mean poop. Oh my god. More jazzy moo. I'm someone who would legitimately use I poop you. What? Is that like a better Twitch TV emote or something? Oh, I think I've fundamentally misunderstood how the beak works. The website where you mail people poop, you can just do that? I didn't know you could do that. You can even choose which species of poop. I think the internet might be a mistake. I think the internet's not worth it. It's just like those candles that like, because there's like those candles that like smell good for a little bit, and then like halfway through the candle they start smelling like fart. Like,
I don't think I've ever experienced that.
I've not experienced them, but I have heard about this candle company.
Hmm.
So the juicy fruit of a candle. I've not had juicy fruit in like a decade at least. I'm not much of a gum person. I'd rather have other forms of candy. Juicy fruit stripes? Yes, that's that. I definitely have had fruit stripes within the last decade, just because of how iconically like not flavor lasting they are. Oh, son of a! Thank you for. There you go. And just gotta clean up my lines a little bit. Oh my god! Why? Who? Buddy Holly? Who Carl Weezer Buddy Holly was not me. I love the degree to which Cyril has to immediately be like, "This is not my fault. I didn't do this one." I respect the one Buddy Holly pact. Who did it? Pasai, you monster. Poisson!
Poisson.
Poisson! It's a fucking assault on the senses. Why? Why, God? Okay, so just follow the mouth line. Why? Oh, I am in so much pain. Pain unforetold. I feel like the fact that I laughed at that is like a sign that I've developed like Stockholm syndrome for this dumb joke. Actually, I guess we've there. Like it's kind of the jawline, the joke that everything's Buddy Hollied.
Oh.
All right. It's like the one thing I'm like kind of thinking about is like the way I did the previous piece was like I basically did flats and then I like slightly adjusted like opacity, like slightly adjusted the values and then like basically repainted over the flats. Pokemon and blasting. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shut for blasting? Stockholm syndrome, it doesn't exist. This is a hell of your own making, Burb. You're not wrong. That doesn't mean I can't regret. I can't regret the decisions that led me here. Because I definitely regret whatever decisions led me to automaton cover of Wake Me Up Inside.
Oh no.
Same with the hydrate. What are you listening to on your side of the like audio spectrum?
I was listening to some like aggressive music stuff, and now I'm on acoustic version of Take on Me.
Drink what has been secretly poisoned. You have 2 days to live now. Oh, thank God! Only 2 more days. I think that's the funny thing about Gen Z and millennials. It's like, okay, you know, you want to kill us? Do it. Do it. Bet.
Oh.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Fortunately, I poop use URL no longer works, so someone might have to actually taken the site down. I feel like there's some amount of there's some amount of legal dubiousness to sending people literal feces.
Jesus. What the fuck?
I'm not saying that, you know, it's a great service, but also I imagine that it's probably like all it takes is like one cop or judge receiving literal feces on his doorstep before the site just can't legally exist anymore. Why is this conversation? What is this conversation I'm listening to? I don't know, honestly. My chat. This is the channel where we discuss most stuff, and most of the stuff we discover is just weird, nonsensical stuff. Ask Kasai. Yeah, this one is Kasai's fault. I jokingly refer to this as the most context-dependent stream on the internet because I've had multiple instances of people tuning out and then tuning back in 5 minutes later to like talking about, you know, something completely unrelated, and they're like, "What the fuck happened?" I'm like, I could not tell you.
Where did this train go?
Wherever the tides of chaos and conversation take us is where we go here. I got took a jump scare by Michael Jackson. Can we talk about how easy it is to boil eggs on the stove, Kasai? That is a conversation we can have. We can also talk about like what's your favorite type of egg? I like a fried egg, honestly. Okay, no, that's not true. My favorite type of egg is poached. The problem is poaching is a pain in the ass at home. Like, I never make poached eggs myself, but whenever I go out, I'm like, can I get a poached egg? Actually, I can cook a steak with my laundry. I like omelets the most. I do want to try like one of those like tornado omelets that like they have in Japan, or like omurice. That stuff looks super good. Honestly, me going to Japan is just gonna be me eating a lot. Like a lot. Like, I'm going to absolutely encourage the stereotype that all Americans are just like incredibly fat. Welcome on, Giganta. Glad to have you, Sleeping English for Giganta.
Just have a spirited away moment.
Honestly,
don't worry, Daddy's got credit cards.
Art. Yes, we're doing a heckin' art. Honestly, like, there's got to be at least a couple of furries out there whose awakening was the Spirited Away pig TF scene, right?
I would have put it past the community, yeah.
Even though it's like painted as like this incredibly horrifying thing, I'm sure someone out there is like, why do I want to be that? Why do I want to be the parents? And then they discover the furry community, and they're like, no, I'm homosexual. I definitely followed the gay to furry pipeline instead of the furry to gay pipeline. What was your awakening then? Bowser's Inside Story. And no, it wasn't because of the vor. It was probably because of the macro-micro scene. Or the macro scene. Or the weight gain scene, or the inflation scene. There's a lot of kink shit in Bowser's Inside Story. There's actually 2 different weight gain things in Bowser's Inside Story. Welcome on, Azera. Glad to have you, Sweeping. How's the pretty bird doing? I'm doing alright. I'm currently doing a heckin' art. I'm doing a thing for Lunar because he hit partner a while back, and I've been meaning to do a thing for him. But yeah, give me a shout for Zarok as well. Art is going actually pretty well. This sketch only took me like an hour and a half, which for a sketch that like is not something that I'm necessarily, you know, I've not done a thing like this before. Is actually pretty fast for me. But yeah, art is going pretty heckin' well. I'm also like currently in the process of lining and doing something different with my lining. At the advice of my guest, Tombst, is the Doodledan over here, working on a commission, which is looking amazing.
Oh, hello. Thank you. I'm just vibing. I'm here.
Honestly, it's nice to have someone on to just like do art alongside.
Yeah. I miss that actually. There used to be this website. I think it's back now, but it's not the same as it used to be. But way back, there used to be a website called iscribbles.net. And it was basically a drawing board, or it was simply that. It was a drawing board, and you had like a very small canvas to work on.
Okay.
But there was a whole bunch of other people that you could draw with.
Interesting. I know that there are like shared drawing platforms now. Like I see people post things on Twitter that are like like them and their friends like all drawing on the same like the same
canvas and
canvas.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The game theorist guy has fed his wife sawdust, cooked a full meal with the laundry equipment, and argues a drink is a soup. So like that enables me super hard. Do not take life advice from Patrick. Matthew Pathio. I can't imagine it going particularly well. How's it looking so far? If I hide the sketch layer, that's not bad. Mathos pathos. Okay. My burger game was leveled up by Matt Pat's videos on burger stack order. If you're relying on logistical arguments for burger stack order, I feel like there's better ways to improve your cooking. Because like burgers are good, but I feel like they're like burgers are kind of like a more specialized dish in my opinion. Whereas like if you have like a general knowledge of how to cook something like chicken, then like you can change the spices and have like 1,000 different dishes based on whatever you're feeling for that particular day.
Yeah. Like fried chicken, but instead of using your standard like flour frying stuff, you should try it with mochi flour.
Ooh, that does sound good.
In Hawaii, we call it mochiko chicken.
Ooh.
Just because the brand of rice flour is called mochiko rice flour.
I need to actually do more frying. Like deep frying. I know it's not healthy, but it is good.
It's so good. Oh my god.
And now I have like a proper Dutch oven that I can use to, or crock pot, Dutch oven, one of the two.
They function the same.
I mean, you probably don't want to like. Oh, I'm thinking slow cooker. That's what I'm thinking. I was like, you don't want to deep fry in your slow cooker, but I was like, wait, it's called a slow cooker. Japanese hamburger steak hits different. I don't like just hamburger steak. It's like I feel like you need to do a thing with the hamburger.
Wait, what's a hamburger steak?
So hamburger steak is basically ground meat, except you don't serve it in a burger. You serve it in just like basically as you would a steak. Why is Twitch borky for me? Are you on the mobile app? If so, that would that would probably be why. Yeah, so like it's basically like okay, you know what like a Salisbury steak is?
Yeah.
So
kind of like that?
Yeah, kind of like that. Except like you treat it like a traditional steak, so you would use like more steak oriented like seasonings and stuff like that.
Oh. It's almost like a loco moco.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a really good comparison point.
Yeah.
I have
It
recipes
literally is a loco moco, but instead of having like actual gravy sauce, it's just you make a sauce with the leftover
yeah.
beef stuff, or like a thin butter sauce. It looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of them because I'm like I would just rather eat the steak personally, but oh, that's what's happening here. But yeah,
man, I want loco moco now.
I should remake that Moco Loco thing that I honestly because I make so many changes to the traditional Moco Loco that I'm like it's probably better to just call it like a chicken rice bowl. Because it's like chicken, rice, like a vinaigrette, and then like the Moco Loco vegetables. So it ends up being super duper light and also really tasty. But also, like, it's definitely not a Moco Loco at that point. You put garlic and onions in the burger to make it moist, and then top it with sauce and have it with rice. You know what? That's fair. It's like you can kind of like, because like I think my biggest thing with and like I'm not a huge fan of I know this is heresy because I am American and Midwest. I'm not the hugest fan of meatloaf. It just ends up being very bland to me.
It's lazy food.
Yeah,
In its own right. It's very lazy food.
there's nothing wrong with
It's like,
it.
let me just turn it into a mound and then toss it in the oven.
Exactly. Like, there's nothing wrong with lazy food, but also like if I'm not gonna meatloaf with brown sugar or ketchup. I think we traditionally did like a barbecue sauce meatloaf, and it was just because I have like a weird thing where like if I get too much of one texture, I struggle with it.
It gets boring.
Yeah, it gets like my brain's like there's something wrong. This is not all supposed to be the same texture. Wait, meatloaf but mayo? It's fair. It's food that's different from household to household. My mom makes it with ground turkey. I think for me the biggest problem with it is just that it's like you're just eating a chunk of textureless meat, you know? Textureless isn't maybe necessarily the correct word, but it's like it's not like there's no firmness to it. I would rather you just like make hamburgers and then you can put like lettuce and tomato. I'm not even a big fan of tomato, but like if that's the only thing you've got that adds a texture element, then like I'm willing to throw it on there. My mom bakes it with potato. Yeah, no. If you're a big fan of meatloaf, live your dream. Ever had a sloppy joe? I love sloppy joes. But also, like with sloppy joes, I traditionally like to toast the buns. So, and also like for me, I think a sloppy joe isn't complete without a pickle in it. Like there's like two crunch elements in a sloppy joe that I can work with, and like I could even do like the like Pittsburgh classic and put like chips in it. Kind of like a sloppy joe, but kind of don't. They're not bad. They're definitely a meal that I think is one of those like you just have a pound of ground beef and some spices and throw it in a slow cooker. Ever take a bread, add cream cheese, cheddar, and pickle? No? Why would I? That's... I think I've had it with pickles. I also, but also if you're eating with pickles, or if you're eating pickles in general, it has to be dill or kosher. None of this bread and butter pickle nonsense.
I like a zesty pickle.
Exactly. If your pickle is sweet, something's going wrong. Gherkins are good too.
The only time that I ever like sweet pickles is if it's relish on hot dog. That is the only time that I like sweet pickles.
I can see that. I can see the appeal of that because, like, at that point, it's basically like a replacement for a ketchup.
I still put ketchup on it though.
I mean, fair. Oh, honestly, here's the thing with hot dogs. A lot of the times, it's just not good meat. So do whatever you need to do to hide the meat quality.
True.
Which is why I'm like, whenever people are like, "Oh, you fucking put you put ketchup on your hot dogs, you Philistine," I'm like, my brother, have you never had a hot dog that was just mediocre? Like sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get. Clearly, you live in an area where all hot dogs are the blessed juice of the gods. Like, Agreed, nothing worse than biting into a pickle expecting it to be tart and sweet. I like Dijon mustard and sriracha on hot dogs. I have a weird thing with mustard where, like, for whatever reason, mustard is, like, extra. And, like, it tastes a lot. To the point where, like, it's actively kind of, like, I like, it overpowers everything on things that I eat it on. And if a sauce has mustard, I can tell it with, like, 100% accuracy.
Oh, shit.
Because, like, I don't know if it's, like...
That, though. Like,
Sorry, you go.
Mustard. I was gonna say, like, mustard's kind of like having wasabi, honestly. Like American wasabi, just the fake wasabi.
Yeah, like horseradish.
It does. Yeah, it does attack your nostrils exactly like that. So see why it's overpowering.
But yeah, it's I don't know why, because it there was even an alcohol that had the distinct aftertaste of mustard. And my brother and my dad looked at me like I'd lost my mind, and then I pointed out, like, yeah, there's a mustard flavor there. Did they ever tell you my first time having horseradish? No, but please do. Okay, but also, like, low key, I think horseradish is maybe like, it's like I think I feel like it's a condiment that doesn't get used as much as it maybe should.
I don't remember what it's like. I know I've had it before, but I don't remember what it tastes like.
So if you've had, like, American wasabi, because, like, we can't grow wasabi here in the States. American wasabi is basically horseradish with green food dye.
Ah, okay.
So is that like nasal burn? You know how I like my sandwiches dripping with mayo? Yes. Did you put... No, please don't tell me you put an equivalent amount of horseradish on your fucking sandwich. Oh no!
Don't do that.
That's too much horseradish. Where's the story a friend told me? Like, here's the thing, I like horseradish. I think it's like, because, like, there's like, honestly, one of my favorite cocktail sauces is just, like, horseradish and ketchup. Like, a nice ketchup, not like the super sugary sweet kind. As in elementary school when that happened, oh no. I should look for more ways to sneak horseradish in my cooking. Did you mistake horseradish for mayo? I feel like there's no way to mistake horseradish for mayo, because they're, like, two entirely different textures. They're like, they got similar points, but then, like, you like the horseradish has got, like, chunks in it. I feel like your brain would notice that, especially with something like mayo, where, like, it can go bad and form chunks.
If your mayo's got chunks in it, oh boy, you better toss the shit out.
Yeah, exactly. Their friend would eat massive amounts of American wasabi. Then when they went on a trip to Japan, they thought they could eat the same amount they usually do. Okay, so is Japanese wasabi just way more intense?
I don't. Japanese wasabi is a river. From what I understand, it's a river root, and it does not. I don't think it has the pungent.
Apparently, it is
or
way
like the punch that.
Maybe it was a different type of herb, because, like, I think the thing I've heard with Japanese wasabi is usually it's more gentle, but I might be wrong about that. Maybe you just ate, like, a big chunk of, like just, like, pepper wasabi or something. Like, really messed himself up real bad. A fun fact, wasabi, most of the time it's green dyed horseradish in the West. Yeah. Well, come on, Luis. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Is it Luis or Luis? Well, come on in. Glad to have you. Actually, I believe I follow you on a couple platforms. I if you are by chance the same person that's on, like, Blue Sky, I love your art. Super duper fun and cute. Hey there, hello, welcome on in. Glad to have you. We're hanging out with it's me and the Doodle Den, and we're doing heckin' art.
Hello. Yeah.
Capsaicin is a burning spice. Wasabi and horseradish is a nasal spice, and Szechuan peppercorns are a numbing spice. I love Szechuan peppercorns.
Uh,
Okay, it's looking good so far.
a garlic chili oil with Szechuan peppercorns. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm on Blue Sky Twitter and such. Burb is cute. Art is looking good as well. Thank you. I'm still learning. I've been doing it for going on 6 months now, so always room to improve, but also. But thank you so much. That is very sweet of you.
Yeah, you've come a very long way ever since
I
you
know.
started.
But also, it's the artist thing where I'm never going to be content. I think I'm always going to want to be better. Because I definitely have seen like Delos, where like he was like working a piece. He's like, it's bad, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Discord? Discord? Oh no, he's gone. He's gone to the Shadow Realm. Hello. Welcome back.
Well, I have no idea what happened.
Discord moment. Yeah, I think Discord just kicked you for whatever reason. 6 months and started looking this good. Props to you, man. Well, thank you. I try my best to like put as much thought and effort into each piece as possible. So there's, I think if I'm looking at it, because I'm like looking at this and I'm like, there's something wrong here. I think it's that. But yeah, because like I'm kind of wanting to do like a painter style, a la like what Galvin does, and a couple there's a couple other artists that I really love their style, and I kind of want to try and use it as inspiration. Is the Shadow Realm Ohio? Yes. You know what? Ohio actually is the perfect way to think about the Shadow Realm. Are you like to that? Just want to try and put some time on art to learn and improve and such. Honestly, I think the biggest thing I can do to improve is just like continue to sketch and do some more stuff in my free time.
Yeah.
Between Sawyeril and I, whose brain would you rather be trapped in for 24 hours? Is death an option? I would rather die. The biggest art device is just draw. It really is. Death is not an option. Damn it. Yeah, I've been making pretty swift progress, and I think it helps because I also constantly try and challenge myself, which does mean that my pieces maybe don't turn out as well as they could if I were like being more conservative with my like the way I'm constructing my things, but okay, there we go. I was like, what? Where was Galvin's art? Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of just kind of sticking to it.
My Deviant art has the best timeline of digital artwork.
I mean, Loki,
God.
that's why I'm saving early pieces, even though because I've already been jump scared by my improvement once, and I do like the idea of like being because like seeing the first thing I ever drew and then seeing it compared to what I was like my pride piece, I was like, you know what, I made a lot of progress. Starky dodging the question like a Toho player.
Just moving on.
Okay, the question is, entrapped in this, I think is going to be like the defining question. I'm trapped in your brain for 24 hours. Am I trapped in your brain insofar as that I'm exposed to all of your thoughts for 24 hours? Or am I trapped in your brain? Like, do I also have to deal with like sensation stuff? Like, am I just dealing with your thoughts for 24 hours? Or am I also dealing with like the same sensory input that you get? Because if it's just the thinking patterns, then I would rather be trapped with Kasai. But if I also have to deal with the sensory experience of drinking Peo, then it's soy roll 100%.
Peo? Pepsi and mayo?
Yes.
Oh no.
It's lose-lose. It's kind of lose-lose either way. But at least you know, I was thinking about being in a mindscape of one psyche. If that's the case, then it would be you. Assuming I don't have to deal with the experience of drinking Peo. I do not understand Kasai's obsession with mayonnaise. And honestly, it scares me. something unicorn mayo. I feel like that's a euphemism unicorns would use for the male body, like the bodily fluid that you know comes from the horn. Yeah, there it is. I think there's only like one person I know who has a unicorn Sona.
I've worked with the person who has the unicorn sonas.
I guess I should be surprised that they're not like they're pretty rare but not super rare. The one I'm thinking of is Glimmer Stomp on Twitter and Blue Sky.
That isn't exactly him.
I was about to say, wait.
To boil eggs, place them in a pot and cover with cold water.
Oh
Bring
my god.
the water to a boil,
Stop with the egg.
Reduce the heat and simmer for 9 to 12 minutes, depending on desired firmness.
He's the one I'm aware of.
After cooking, transfer the eggs to
The literal
a
unicorn of the furry fandom. I think he might be the only unicorn that I know of.
Please.
The dude seems super sweet and also like a huge nerd because I follow him on Blue Sky and he talks about like math and I'm like, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for your math hyperfixations because I you know what? I'm also kind of there. Yeah, welcome on the Belfric. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Okay. We continue our painting and misadventures for... I guess to be fair, like the thing with wood is like, because this is an organic material, it kind of does have like a wave to it, so I don't need to draw perfectly straight lines. There can be like a little knobbiness to the line art here. I'd rather use a rice cooker to boil and a dishwasher to poach. Oh my god. Actually, I have seen like recipes that are like basically use your rice cooker to cook a meal, and those do seem kind of handy. Like if I ever like need to like live outside of my apartment for a little bit, like just having like bringing my rice cooker and just making like oyakodon.
For the love of all things culinary, please do not boil eggs in the dishwasher. The heat isn't consistent, leading to uneven cooking and potentially unsafe eggs. Stick to the stovetop method to avoid a kitchen disaster and ensure your eggs are boiled safely and properly.
Rice cooker to make bread? You can make bread in a rice cooker? I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's just like
you probably could.
It's just like consistent heating.
Yeah. I don't know if you can get the temperature right though. I mean, I guess if you have one of the more fancier rice cookers, then you can control the temperature for it.
Or it might be like more of like a soft bread, like a focaccia.
Yeah.
I could see that being the case. Holy shit, you can. Okay. We are making swift progress in the line art. I sent you a website link in your Discord. Ooh. Just more proof that the rice cooker is better than the rice cooker is better than the toaster.
apparently you can get a hard-boiled egg using an air fryer.
What?
I've never tried it. I've seen it. I forgot. I'm pretty
That's-
sure I probably saw it on
I
YouTube.
feel like the
or
egg would
TikTok.
explode, right?
Can't maybe, but it's not like a microwave. It's literally air fryers are literal convection or well, they're convection ovens with a bucket. That's what they are.
Yeah, they're like in. I think that the best just like thing is like an impingement oven, which is like what you see at like a lot of like sandwich places where like they put it on like a rolling rack and then like it the cheese melts. You bake
Yeah.
a cake in a rice cookers. I think. Why does this feel like? I don't know why the idea of baking a cake in a rice cooker has such 5-minute crafts energy. You know, it's like you're just.
yeah.
You might be able to, but why? And also, like, please stop and reconsider.
It's like brownie in a cup. I'm like, huh? Just microwave it.
To be fair, those brine in the cup recipes are actually like usually broken. Like there's a problem with them because like they just burn. There was one that was like put it in the fucking microwave for 10 minutes for a cup of brownie, which is like that is just straight up A, how you burn everything, and B, like you might destroy your microwave.
It's like the 10 minutes it took to microwave. You could have just toss everything into a bowl and mix together and then put it in the oven for like
It had
an
like
extra
actually
10 minutes.
yeah, it just had like actually good brownies. I'm not sold on like the mug methodology of cooking. Like, to be honest, I tried to sleep and my brain awakened into having a third and fourth eye, followed by seeing a fractile. Kasai, are you okay?
What?
Apparently Kasai needs to have a caterpillar sona. He had a dream about being a caterpillar.
He just inserted an ant's life into my brain. I can't do the accent.
What is Fly Me to the Moon synthwave 80s remix?
Huh.
In other words, darling, kiss me. You still want to be in Kasai's mind over mine, Starky? Yes. Okay, it's getting hard to justify because like the main breakpoint for me is the fucking milk towel incident. Okay, PC buffering too. Oh, I am dropping some frames. Frames dropping or just me? Frames. All right, time to drop the bitrate. Settings. Okay, never mind. I think it's fixed itself. Internet, why are you like this? Yeah, there's like a noticeable dip. It should fix itself soon though.
Ah.
I think it's fixed itself as a jinx if I ever saw one. Welcome on in, Zenvo. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Hi, good to see you. Hi. Hi. I love birds. Birds are just goofy. They're goofy creatures. All right. So that's the log now done. Now I just need to line art the Pidgey, and then we can start doing like... Oh, actually, like my process has speeded up considerably. Think of the save. Because like... This normally would have taken me, I feel like... I think the stretch and the hydrate. I guess to be fair, like the previous thing I was working on was two headshots at the same time, and sketching both of them ended up taking 3 hours. So I think the height. Wait, I was just like, is that why'd the hydrate just go through right now? That's weird. What the fuck? Oh my god. They cupcaked. It's over, isn't it?
No. Wait. Can you send me the link? I have to hear it.
I'm so sorry for what you're about to experience.
Oh no.
It is an experience, and I mean that derogatorily. Why? Who did this?
Oh my
Who put this in the queue?
No.
We're the wretch.
Holy
Fun
shit.
fact, Starky can blame us if the art program crashes and he has not saved in a while, as we control when he saves.
Isn't it Poussey?
No.
I need a link to this. All right, fine. There it is in the chat for your enjoyment. I hate this. This is awful. I'm gonna ruin someone's day. Be right back. Oh my god.
God
What
damn
a
it.
fucking nightmare. Isn't it Poussey? Oh my merciful god, why are you like... Stop! Who did
God.
put that in the queue? Oh shit, oh, did you do that? Oh, I should probably check to see how long the queue is. I think it might be over the duration of the rest of the stream. Okay, it's a little over, but that's fine. I will be closing the queue. Oh my fucking merciful god, that was awful. Why? Why and how? Look at my Nathan, but I'm sweet bean. It's
Once I
cute.
had a dream I was invited to a game show hosted by MatPat, was on a roller coaster before the Google Robot Uprising happened. Escaped to Arizona on a motorcycle when a weasel and box fan pair of detectives found me because the person I was hiding with used Axe body spray.
Pasai, I think you might need to start smoking weed so your memories of your dreams are less vivid. How do you queue a song? Well, the queue is closed now. Welcome on, Etherwell. I'm thinking the three stream streak. Basically, for future reference, when I do art streams or when I play a game that requires a lot of like focusing, I do !SR and then you post a song link. So it can be a YouTube link or a YouTube search query, and it will grab the first thing from there. I also do have I will occasionally pull out the Spotify one. It's the problem with Spotify one is that like the the program that handles it's inconsistent. Like, I don't actually use it that often. Usually whenever chat's being extremely problematic, like it's like a punishment.
That was a treat.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh wait, I can't use the motorcycle actually. I was like, what motorcycle? Hello? Is that part of your? Oh my god, there we go. We're doing a little experimenting with stylistic things. Actually, now that I think about it, like, because it kind of comes a bit forward, so it actually would just be on the other side. But like, anyway, my dreams are probably one of the major reasons I'm so Kasai. You, like, genuinely, the way you describe your dreams, like, have you ever talked to a sleep doctor? Because, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but those are some extra dreams. I love the song. Kokoro so good. Welcome on in, Gadget. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Alrighty, guys, gonna get going for here for now. Take care, enjoy your night, folks. Thank you for helping by. Thank you both for hosting. No problem. Glad you got to glad to go. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Glad you got to come and hang out. You Sweet Bean, have a wonderful evening.
Have a good night. Bye.
Alrighty. Alright. Now it's time for the rest of the hair thing going on here. Kind of like, nope. I mean, okay, that's more or less what actually is supposed to happen. But welcome on in, Mario. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. Big hugs for you. Big hugs for you too. I actually I did get the when I was visiting Ambrose at AC. I did get the new holder for my hand tracker. The problem is, I need to have an open USB spot, and I have not had that yet. So,
Oh.
I guess I could like kind of plug it behind my PC, but I would rather use the open front, like the one that's in the front of my PC. It's a little bit easier to access. Might be worth having a second USB hub that's like closer to where like my hand usually is. Oh, I need to talk to a sleep doctor one day. Good news is I don't really have any dreams of bees invading my ears anymore. That's definitely a good development. Deeply
Damn.
concerning, but like good. Good. Glad for you. Yeah, that emote's a pretty accurate description of my feelings, honestly. Da 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 da. Yeah, we're gonna keep going until the queue is empty, and then I will probably be wrapping up. Leonard's looking real good, actually. All I can do is point. Points at you. But you got looking like a chicken nugget. It is a Borb. We like, you know what? This is full Borb status, and that's, you know, I'm here for it. I'm just built different. Persona. Is that what the song is from? I have never played a single Persona game. Oh, is Sleepy Borb. Okay, we got 2 more songs left, so I'll probably be able to finish up the Borb. That will be all the line work done. Oh, it's a jam. Got any stories of weird things that you used to do as a kid? Oh, I've got plenty. Most are probably a little bit too long to like, because I've told a couple of them. I definitely, when I was a kid, I sleepwalked a lot. I sleepwalked and had a lot of night terrors. As an adult now, I'm like, I know why I had those night terrors. Usually for anxiety reasons. I was trying to make smoke bombs using baby powder.
Oh, jeez. Huh.
I guess one thing is like when I was a kid, I didn't realize that shampoo and bubble bath were different things. I was like, shampoo makes bubbles, therefore it's bubble bath, right? No. My brother got in trouble at least once because I poured a ton of shampoo in a bath.
Oh, gosh.
I should take a bubble bath sometimes. They're very nice, super relaxing, honestly. Oh, Okay. I think what I was like, I'm kind of like some amount of cleaning up I can do. I don't really, I don't really buy that this is like. There you go. I just need to like sharpen up that edge. There we go. Now it looks like it's like actually part of the ground. Okay. I think the eyes here, there's something a little wrong with them. Maybe it needs to start lower.
You could undo to the lines you had beforehand.
Oh, yeah, do the lasso and then lower it.
No. Just keep on doing so you have the old line art for the eye, and then grab your lasso tool and circle it.
Yeah.
And then press Control T. Yeah, there you go. And then you can. So when you press Control T, it'll prompt up the 6 little box things that you can pick from.
Yeah.
And then if you hold the mouse on the outer edge, you can rotate it. There you go.
Yeah. Big thing is like I always struggle to figure out like what ways the eyes are supposed to be set up. Actually, unlocks a memory of playing with toys in the bath and like having Sheen from Jimmy Neutron using lightning powers against my washcloth when I was 6 and 8-ish.
What?
I think it's good. I think if I like just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I mean, some amount of this line work is going to get like when I come through with flats and then do coloring over it. So this line work is going to get like hidden. So yeah, this came together really, really fast compared to what I normally am able to get done.
Yeah, good work.
All right. All right, and that's the last of the queue. Question: how long will you be going on? You so I yes. Okay, so I'll just bring everyone over to you. Well, listen, Or alternatively, like, you know, because this is the first time I've ever done like a live stream alongside someone. So like I usually am like I'll let the guest pick who I'll raid into. So since you'll be going for a bit, I figure hey, raid into you, and then you get to pick who to raid everyone over to. So you know that works out. Thank you for stream, Starky. Well, thank you, Gadget Kasai Velfred. Glad so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't worry, brain's just a bit fried. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hop out of the call, and then I'll bring everyone over. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. It really was a great time having you here, and also like you know working alongside you. Oh, of course. Oh, absolutely. Ooh, honestly, I would love to just start having like art streamers on whenever I do art. So this will for sure happen again. Not a doubt in my mind. All right, I'll hop out and I'll talk to you afterwards. All right, bye. Anyways, if this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph. The stream was really nice. Thank you for the stream. Well, thank you so much for coming to hang out. I really do appreciate it. Stream message is going to be let's go, lab break. By the way, y'all could have done like me and scroll up to find out who added the Steven Universe Cupcake remix. Who did it? Who was it? You got to spill that tea. Yeah, raid message is going to be lab break. Put the raid over to the Doodle Den. Who will be going for a little bit longer yet. I don't know how people can stream for longer than like 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, if this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Code Internet, where I stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Most the secret is funnier. Okay, fair enough. Mostly I play indie games, however, on occasion play games backed by bigger corporations, as well as arts. We do art 2 times a week here, every Tuesday and Friday. So if you'd like to come back and check out to see the progress as we continue to work on this piece, I will be working it on stream. Keep an eye out for Tuesdays, where I'll be live at 7 o'clock. Next week, I still need to kind of figure out what I'm going to be filling one of my time slots with. One of them is going to be another Crab's Treasure. Oh, thank you, Doodle Den, for the shout out. But yeah, if you'd like to stay up to date with the streaming clip, I'll be going live, as well as to see finished pictures when I make them, as well as art that was made by other people that I got commissioned. Food and Blue Sky are the places to be. I also post food pics there and going live messages. So, if you want to stay up to date, that's the best place. I have a YouTube if you'd like to catch up on the VODs there, see what all we've been up to, as well as to see my art journey. I have a TikTok if you'd like to see edited content made by myself, as well as my editor, Machio, which is currently a little bit on hiatus as I continue to be shadow banned. What can you do? And I have a Discord if you'd like to hop in there, say hi to all the Sweet Beans, see the curse content those Sweet Beans post. Yeah, we're going to raid over to Doodle Den, so that way you guys can get a better view of all the art that he's been up to. Galvin is an absolutely amazing artist. Super comfy cozy. Very fun. He draws lovely big men. You guys will love it in bits. So yeah, I'll see you Monday for probably more another Crab's Treasure. Love y'all. Bye! Bye-bye!